Hi guys, Smooth and Copper here, and today we're going to be, we're in Nelson, New Hampshire, and today we're going to be climbing up the Brook trail and then on to Osgood Hill after that. So, it's a beautiful day. The cold front has moved through and yesterday evening, and it's nice. It's like in the 70s and there's a little bit of a breeze and hopefully no mosquitoes. So here we go. So there is a warning about mosquitoes right there. The picture says it all. We're going to be starting off on an old woods road, and here we have a mailbox. Oh, by the way, this is all Harris Center land, conservation land, and we're going to be heading to the site of a colonial homestead, the foundation of a colonial homestead and mill. So here we have, conveniently, trail map and some information about the Brook Mill Trail. Sweet. Okay. So it starts out on a nice, level, pleasant walk on a woods road, and what a gorgeous day. There's the sun. So we'll talk to you in a bit. Coolish Ledge Trail. So I think when we go to Osgood Hill, this is the way we gotta go, to the Coolish Ledge Trail. But right now we're going to Brook. So hi buddy, huh? We're going this way now, okay? So now we have arrived at the site of the homestead of Stephen Osborne, who settled this area and created a sawmill here on Brook in the early 1800s. And the road we just came in on was a town road put in by the town in 1815. And here we are at one of the cellar holes. I believe this would have been the barn right here. So there's really extensive stonework around here, and it's pretty dark in here, so pretty shaded, so I'm not sure if my camera will really show it, but it's an interesting area. You can see a little part of the barn foundation, and it goes down the hill. And we're going to walk down. There's more over here. That might have been the house right there. And here's an old well, which is really cool. NATO. There's still water in it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that was where the house was. I forgot my glasses, so I'm having a hard time seeing my little pamphlet map. So anyway. And look at all the, well, it's kind of trampled on, but all these daylilies, I understand, are original. And they're not blooming right now because it's shaded in here. but at one time this was all open. But what a unique place. I'm definitely coming back here with my glasses so I can read more about it. I was actually on my whistle here, I've got a little magnifying glass magnifier, and that's what I was using to read, and it's not very efficient. You can see like 3 letters at a time. So there's a pretty massive stone wall here. Imagine the work involved in laying all these stones. Having set a fieldstone foundation from my log cabin goat barn, I can appreciate all the work that was involved in doing all this. So I'm going to say that this was a, I think I read about this somewhere too. These 2 stone walls close together, so that was the barn there, and maybe the house next to it, not sure. And anyway, these 2 stone walls together was a pathway to guide livestock down to the Bailey Brook. Which is right up here. And then one of the stone walls goes that way. I definitely need to come back here in the autumn when all the leaves are gone, and you can probably get a better scope of things. This is Bailey Brook. The copper's loving it. See any chipmunks along that stone wall, huh? I bet there's some that live in there. So we're gonna go down, check out the brook. Oh, looks like we can cross here. Nice, huh, buddy? What are you doing? Oh. Wow, what a beautiful day. So the Osborns had a beautiful area to settle in back in the early 1800s, late 1700s. Hi, buddy. Okay. So moving on, let's go check out some other areas. Heading back up the stoneworks, or the path for the livestock. This is really cool. So, coming up from this way, kind of get a better view of it. So, oh, there is a number here. I'm just going to pan around a little bit. So I think that was the barn, but I'm not sure. So there is a number here that relates to the map, a location number. So this is spot number 2. So give me a second and I'll look with my magnifying glass to see what it says. So I'm hoping you can see this. I had a hard time without my glasses, just using my magnifier. But anyway, here's a layout of the area. And what I just showed you a minute ago, where that well is, okay, that was a house. And we just came up the cattle path and copper. And we're over in this area. And there's the cattle path. And that was a barn that I showed you just a little bit earlier, and then we're going to move across, and there was a big house over here with another barn, and there's the road we came in on, and we can take a look at the site of the sawmill. So hang on just a minute and we'll head over there. Hope you can see that. But if you ever come here, it's definitely on the pamphlet in the mailbox that we picked up. So it's pretty cool. So like I said, over there's the house site, the daylilies. I don't want to step on them. There's one of two old wells. Really nice. Pretty deep. I'd say that's about maybe 8 feet deep to the water level. And work my way around the daylilies without stepping on them. And there's where the big barn was. And looking down the cattle path. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the other side. Find where the big house was. So we're crossing the road. Oh, by the way, the town maintained this road until 1922. And I'm not sure. It didn't say anything about when the house was taken down or whatever, or collapsed. Who knows? So over here is supposedly, I'm looking, oh yeah, here we go. Marker number 3 is where the big house was, what I just showed you on the map. Oh, and there's the other well. Oh, that one's deep. Get away from there, buddy. Oh, that's got to be like, holy mackerel. It's hard to tell with the camera, but that's got to be 20 feet down to the water level. That's a really deep well. Really cool. Oh yeah, and that stone wall there. Oh, here we go. So here's the cellar hole of what was a bigger house. I'm assuming they built that house first on the other side. And again, an L-shaped cellar hole. I keep running into these L-shaped cellar holes. So anyway, it goes over that way. Again, the cellar hole itself is probably, I don't know, 30 feet this way and maybe 25 feet that way. Rough guess. But you can actually see, you know, this part over here is leveled off with some stones, so the house extended over this part right here. Probably way over to this corner right here where this ash tree is, because there's some rocks right here. So yeah, it looks like it was a good maybe 40 feet long, the house itself. Came over to here, and that's a pretty awesome cellar hole. I think we're going to walk down in there and look around. Oh, in the back was a barn. Yeah, so back here behind the house, this is where the barn is. And I think back then, and it says on the paper, barns were like 2 levels. You know, they had a wood floor, and then underneath, in the back, probably had just the dirt floor underneath the wood floor, and they had pigs down there. No doubt. That's what the pamphlet says. Anyway. So down in this area, hi buddy. They had pigs. You can see the wall there. And or this area. That really drops down, doesn't it? So based on, you know, the stonework here, this is a large barn. Oh, and there's an old artifact hanging there. Pretty cool. Perhaps went around a beam or something. Some kind of strap. Really awesome. And I'm gonna guess the sawmill site was down there. I can hear the brook down over the hill. But we're gonna hang out a little bit here and check out, walk around the cellar hole and check it out some more. So I'll see you in a bit. Cool, buddy, huh? Let's go over here. There's an old brick. Hi. Oh, and there's a little cubby there. I wonder if just a rock fell out of there, or they actually stored something there. It's kind of neat. Little built-in shelf. Hi, buddy. I'm coming. That was really cool. It's another artifact. Okay, we're coming around the lower side of the barn where the pigs would have been. Awesome. Too bad that part's caved in. Old beer bottle, no doubt from the 1950s or so, 50s or 60s, similar to the one that I saw, and there's a broken one up in Stoddard there a while back. Alright, moving on. Let's check out the sawmill site. Okay. So, looking over here, oh yeah, cool. So this is the actual dam where the water wheel was, I think. Perhaps. Let's go over here, buddy. Oh no, yeah. So this was the opening, and the water wheel was down through this area right here. Really neat. Wow, this is huge. Or perhaps that's actually the foundation for the sawmill. go over here to the waterfall. Go on. I'm gonna fall and hurt myself. Hi, buddy. Cool. So that's where the sawmill was. And the more I look at it, I would say the water wheel was right in there somewhere. And this is just the water cascading over some ledges. Look out, buddy, we'll go down here. I don't want to fall. I don't have any free hands. Coffee in one hand, camera in the other. Oh, this is nice. Alright, hold on, buddy. This is the foundation of the old sawmill. Awesome. Let's walk up in it and see if we can see where the water wheel was. Oh yeah, looks like it was over to the right there. Look at those massive stones. Hold on a minute, buddy. So it looks like the water wheel was right here on this side of it. Or maybe not. It's hard to say. I can make a lot of assumptions. Oh yeah, maybe part of that's collapsed. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is really cool. So let's go down to the lower part of the waterfalls and look up and see how neat that looks. There's from the side. Some more artifacts, some strapping. Or it could be actually. Yeah, who knows. Part of a wagon wheel, maybe? There's another one right there. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Okay, we're down at the lower part of the falls.